for them hanging fruit, nigga. Fruit, nigga. I ain't gonna let no demons throw no noose around my neck. Yeah. Pete, strictly business. My strip click and get it consistent. My bitch bow-legged, she got rickets, block stitching like 2 bops, piston split it in 2. Do you foe in the baby, don't forget when it's due. In the instance, I be reminiscing, I'm tripping, my pineal glitching. Too much oil on the pistons, forget my distance. Can't rap politic with these niggas when city finishing his sentence. And I'm trying to lift us off of the benches with a rap or two. We don't place Punani on the pedestal. All my queens hustle and bustle, honey. Connect the moves, my energy extinguish my stressing, but that's what blessings do. Helly boots, rapping easy waters, round vegetables and fruits. Your penmanship loose, it's less legible, little dude. I'm next to the legend, you with the pencil move. My sweater red and blue like a truce. That's just progression at its roots. I prosthetic the boot on Kentacoon, now let's cruise. I'm Harriet, guiding us to financial freedom's chariot. Bronze and red velvet, drape the cherry in. Che Benz, give it a spin. Yo BM like where he went. I touched his garments, him, then he dipped. Niggas talk shit about me, first minute I'm gone. Cause they fear me in the physical form. That shit is drawn. Set a chain link fence around my pinnacle's lawn. And if your rover try to get over, then I'm clipping your dog. I maneuver like the groomers with rulers. Coast the fish like Don Shula. If your woe stays Nina, call Sauce Moolah. Duke, it's moving time for the true tribe. A Yahoo to pen wild, bro. You missing the style. I spot you one like a child with his head on the ground. I prop you up, numbers dial. Then I show up with pals. A bomb Buddha, calm coolin'. No trust in a nigga with off movements. Ain't no card queuing. Better learn to talk on this earth. Cause that field of dreams can only grow as far as your words. And a feeble team ain't never gone ball in the fourth. Ain't no need to feel demean, dog. It's all in the sport. And if you need a shoulder lean, then you can call for support. I'm off the port.
Don't throw up your hands and walk away. Let's work to don't throw up your hands and walk away. Let's work to don't throw up your hands.
Yeah, that's right, Bang Belushi. Wave it to God. Walkers, middle finger music, collabo. Talk to him, Bang. My shoe game, pork and bean, dumb sharp, Wolverine, X-Man. In a Honda Civic bumping X-Clan. Just bought 2 O's after fucking 2 hoes. Roll up another on the way to see another one. Cuz hollered at cuz, he just bought another one. All white leather with the gum all under them. Bang like emoji, flavor adobo. You niggas programmed like Adobe. You know me. I'm the bomb like Acme, get down like Coyote. I'm high in my tribe on a quest like Jerobi. Big like Missy, walking Ricardo Tissies. That's air, you niggas ain't familiar. Detroit, I got game like I hoop at St. Cecilia. Check up, I leave you traumatized from your neck up. Zoom and more boom than Rex in effect. My niggas showed up with mad weed and mad Becks. Yeah, that's right, boy. The boy Bang Belushi's going crazy right now. Bang motherfucking Belushi. Remember the name. Where you at, player? Let's go. Fifth and Hanny. Feeling real saucy, green Pima, on the stitch say Lacoste. Keep a stick upside your head like lacrosse. I'm nice, used to play TV tag. Got my first titty playing house. We used to rob bitches while my niggas fucked and bounced. Turn that to an ounce, I'm back like booty. Nobody get high like Rudy. I'm on Judge Judy. Got a Blair in a tootie. The facts of life and fly like airplane movies. My Nike same color as a ruby. Keep a few cuties on the low that stay on fuck duty. I know what some niggas probably saying fuck Rudy. My reply is fuck every single one of y'all. I wish a great fall to every single one of y'all.
Alright everybody, welcome to the Bad Battle stream, the UK special. I'm here with KINELL and Young Crumpet from all the way across the pond. Here they are. right now. Hey guys, how's it going?
What's happening?
Good, guys.
Hell yeah, it's been a long time. I've been waiting to schedule this one, so I'm really happy we got to get it done. I'm really happy that somebody re-uploaded Josh Wall versus Outs too. That guy, I looked at his channel and he's re-uploaded like a lot of good bad battles, so I have to like go through his catalog. Like he uploaded the Tyranny versus I forget, it's the one on URL where the guy says like all the pause-worthy stuff you can.
Oh,
Back
yeah.
back.
I know what you mean.
And the one where Mickey Worthless interrupts Max Sherry.
Max Sherry.
Yeah, and H-Bomb or whatever. He re-uploaded that one.
Bombshell, yeah.
Bombshell, that's right. Yeah, so that one's like, that one's up there as well. So I gotta watch those another time. But yeah, just for everybody in the chat, long banana sub badges are live. So if you subscribe, you get the tiered sub badge. The drink tickets are live, the channel points. You can spend those to modify emotes or unlock emotes if you want. All new emotes in there with for bits and subscribers. Also all the socials in the panels below and sound alerts. So if you want to play a sound alert during the stream, you can pay like 100 bits in the panel down there and it'll play. But yeah, it's just some few updates I've made to the stream. But yeah, let's just get into this. Because we're pressed for time here. We're gotta get this done before King of the Dot starts. So this is, have you guys seen this? It's Forever Man by Sub-Z.
I haven't.
I don't think I have.
I don't know where I found this, but it was in my list.
I don't even know what normal is. Did you notice I'm skits? You probably did. Why didn't I play football with the normal kids? I was robbing people every day like it's normal shit. Hardly ever got caught. I get around, the first gun I ever bought. I bought that shit for £50. A 38 that cheap. I thought I was that deep. I got ADHD, making sure I get no sleep. Fuck money on these cold ends. Always get hungry when I'm chilling with my broke friends. Rep my ends, cause that's how we do friends. Sick of my old friends, too old to know new friends. Yeah, it's after dark. I used to rob mopeds and ride them in the park. I was born with my brother's heart, another bar. I used to rob a car just to go and rob another car. Free drinks on the bar, forget a tap. I don't give a fuck about them, we never have. I've never been locked, that's clever fam. But they can lock me up in the studio forever, man. Free drinks on the bar.
So,
yeah.
is it like what's your impression of this guy? What does this guy say to you?
I think I've got a strong idea of what this guy's about, man. Like, I think he's putting his cards on the table, like, you know, he's got the weed, he's got the alcohol.
He's got the pinnacle, the cotton candy pinnacle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think he's just listened. I think he's just listened to way too much Onyx.
Yeah, and he has the Scarface poster in his room for sure.
Yeah, I love how when he's in the middle of his bars and he just randomly says I have ADHD.
Never have. I've never been locked, that's clever fam. And they can lock me up in the studio forever, man. I'm putting in the work this year, yeah. And the year before that.
He's putting in the work this year.
Before that, I was running around straps. If you're looking for the done, so at least where I'm at. I don't want to think of that, but I always knew I was purple valley black love. More fear ain't love. Drums where I fucking live, bruv. I stab more people than these motherfuckers think of.
Whenever I watch UK music videos,
It's a shambles.
they're always drinking outside because I guess it's legal to drink outside there, right? Like you can just drink on the street.
Not like in like a busy city area, so you hang around on the back streets. That's where you do the drinking.
Right. But
Yeah.
I always see in the music videos they'll have like a glass on the and they're like on the road. Where do they get the glass from? Do they like take it from the bar outside and everyone's cool with them having the glass outside?
What you call it? Stealing glassware from boozers is like very much a traditional, a traditional part of growing up in the UK. Like you're in your 30s the first time you ever like buy a glass from a shop.
Right.
Because like all through your late teens and 20s, all the glassware you own in your house is stolen from a pub.
Yeah, it's like a common rite of passage over here, just to steal a glass from every pub you go to.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Realistically, like they're just trying to flex on the video because, like, I don't know, if I'm in London or something where it's expensive to drink, I'll fucking inevitably end up like hanging round outside an off license with Hulk, and we always get the little plastic cups.
Right. Used to be ashtrays until they all got taken away. That's hilarious. Yeah, so they recently just legalized drinking outside where I'm from, but you can only do it in the park, and there's like certain zones of the park that you have to do it in, and then once the sun goes down you have to go home and everything, and all that kind of has a bunch of like, they couldn't just legalize drinking out in public, they had to make a bunch more rules, you know what I mean? So, but it's okay.
So they got like, so you know how places out. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, like fucking drinking in a park, like you could legalize it, but you could also kind of do it anyway.
Yeah.
You just go to the park and just put your bottle away when you see someone coming, like.
Yeah, well, I think that's what happened. Is like everybody was doing it, and there's like it's just like, so they just want families there drinking instead of the people who were doing it before, sort of thing. You know what I mean?
If you close all the pubs, people are going to drink in a big open space.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're going to go somewhere where they can hide their bottle before you get over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, drinking in parks and like fields and that is like another common UK thing.
Yeah, for sure. No, I saw KINELL's battle where he was teamed up with Magic Mike, and I got that impression as well.
If I talked about my life, I would end up doing life. Couple people tried to kill me, so I've always had to fight. Paranoid in the day, paranoid all night. Out to my man, I'm doing Big Bird. He said fucking smart words, I bet you fucking half heard. I'll take you fake fuckers to hell. I'm a real motherfucker with a story to tell. Something, free drinks on the bar. Forget a tap, I don't give a fuck about them. We never have.
I'm not convinced he's like even miming to his own song while he's filming this video.
No, I've noticed that like with all these music videos I put on here is like the lip syncing ability isn't really there, you know? There's
like you're not even convinced it's the same track, like.
I played one where the guy was like a double time rapper, like his whole thing was that he rapped super fast, but he couldn't lip sync anything, so he was just kind of like moving his lips like he was rapping slow while it's like double time rap in the background. It's like
Studio only awesome. Double time rappers. MC 200 takes.
That was Manifest Destiny's crew. Do you guys know Manifest Destiny?
Yep.
Oh dear.
The 13 multi-syllables.
13 multi-syllables and all of them was forced.
None of it was forced.
Yeah, he's awesome. I've had him on here had his battles on here a couple times. There's one where he's battling behind a bar and some guy swings on him and they end up in some really weird grappling position on the ground. That shit is awesome.
What, one where he was like talking about family in the middle of a battle?
Yeah, he gets like too personal on the guy and he's like, no, and he like has like the slowest swing ever. I will try and start, take me apart. I got a lion's heart, realness is a dying art. Take me away, take me from the pain I wanna see. Yesterday I wanna see my friend's face. Take me to another place, take me to a paradise. I've been getting drunk, smoking weed in the afterlife. Is that offensive? I am not offended. I'm still
There hasn't been a single variation in this beat. It's just been one loop.
Yeah.
like nothing's changed about this beat. It's just one bar.
Did you even really smoke weed and get drunk unless you take like a picture or a video of the weed and the drink? the weed and the drink. Like you need
Bad man behavior.
You need the documentation. I was talking to Daniel last stream. I had him on here about how like if you have a like what's the point of having a gun unless you make it your display picture on Facebook? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Also, with the animation of the police car, it's all looped as well.
Yeah,
it's like they only paid it for like an hour of animation, and we're just like, oh, we'll loop it.
Yeah, like what? I'd like to do a music video which is just like when I smoke weed, how I actually do it. Like it's just a music video with me, like in me nice warm pajamas, just having a spliff in bed, watching the X-Files, like.
Or like those times when you're down bad, like rolling a roach joint or what? You know what I mean? Those times. I think actually Lush One has the Roach Bowl anthem. I don't know if you guys have heard that song before.
I think I have, man.
But it's a good song, like dedicated to those moments when you're like you're doing your skid thing, you know.
Oh, we've been there.
You know who I am, small heat from my clothes. Still breaking nose, still on the same shift. I'm still on Wincliffe, smoking spliffs, the same shit. Never learned lessons, same old sessions. Don't make me go back to black gloves and weapons. Don't make me go back. If you're not my real friend, never let me know that. I used to fly and kick fuckers and rob them for their bikes. Now I teach little kids what not to be like, live a normal life. I've been stabbed and shot at with my bro and that shit ain't nice. Nearly died 5 times. Damn, I call it fate. My mum says my only mistake is I'll die for my mates. Unstoppable. Just been stabbed, don't wanna go to
Oh, they changed up the animation, dude.
Bring the vans in the range route, blood stain couch. What you
Yeah, I was going to say.
The cops are making a move on him. They're doing a fishtail maneuver.
My youngers are hungry. I got killers in your city and they're quick to leave your country. Damn, I still chill with Salam. Gotta stop being stupid. I want inner peace like a Buddhist, but my inner peace is music.
On the drum
Free
kit.
drinks on the bar, forget a tap. I don't give a fuck about them. We never have. I've never been locked. That's clever, fam, but they can lock me up in the studio forever, man. Free drinks on the bar, forget a tap. I don't give a fuck about them. We never have. I've never been locked. That's clever, fam, but they can lock me up in the studio forever, man.
Oh, that was good. That was great.
Right at the end, that bit when my cat jumped on me.
Yeah.
Flipping like he just up my headphone cable, and it turned out that my headphones had been fucked the whole time.
Oh, really?
And like I was only listening to like half of the beat. So yeah, maybe I didn't give it its full credit, but cheers Dillinger for fixing the tune.
No, I'm pretty sure it was just trash. It was like, but you got like the whole track at the end, so it sounded like sonically. You were like, oh shit, this has so many layers.
Well, I only needed to hear one bar of the instrumental to know all the other bars of the instrumental. Like,
Yeah.
that was just, it is just a 1 bar loop, like.
Frazzled
Not even like
Banana in the chat says, oh, Bristol explains a lot. What's Bristol like?
I'll be honest, I fucking love Bristol.
Yeah.
Like that's where I battled Soweto Kinch, like, and fucking the what's it called, the Don't Flop events we've had down there are like, they're the best ones. They're the crowd, like, cause like the Word Life gang are always involved, like Crazy, all them lot.
Right.
And the venue is always Ramo, and it's like Don't Flop events in Bristol, you will never see a more even distribution of men to women.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not many places have that, especially not for battle rap events.
Yeah, and they're all just like rap fans, like, so like they're into the battles, like, but they don't know who everyone is, like.
Oh,
And,
right on.
it's fucking brilliant, like fucking.
Isn't that where you
really.
found... Oh, sorry. Isn't that where you
battled
found Zane? Yeah.
Oh, Zane,
I
you
battled
insane.
I battled Zayn Azrai for the first time there in Bristol. And like back then, my brother was living in Bristol, and my mum was down that weekend. So I took my mum, my stepdad, my brother, and my brother's ex-missus to flipping watch me battle Zayn Azrai.
You said for the first time, did you battle Zayn twice?
It was like a video battle thing, like.
Oh,
Like,
right.
we got to the final of the Think Twice tournament.
Right. Cool.
Yeah, where this kilt came from.
All right, so let's get into the first battle here. This is
give me a split second while I just grab this pint.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So this is.
I know this battle.
This is, you know this one?
I do.
Okay, right on. This is a grassroots freestyle battle. I'm pretty sure these two were just kind of asked to battle when they got there. That's my impression. This is Mick Crazy versus Tubbs. So from what I know about grassroots, Magic Mike, is this his league or is he just the host?
It's like, I think it's Magic. I remember Tubbs. Tubbs used to be on, what should we call it, Clash Money, like, around the time I started.
Right.
I think he's been on, like, that B-Tech Grime and all a couple of times.
Cool, okay. And once again, we got drinking in the park, just like you guys said. A lot of...
Yeah, and McCrazy is the UK's only non-binary battler.
Oh, okay, right on.
See, I'm not sure how this works, because, like, technically, like, McCrazy has done a battle as non-binary, but Liv Winter now identifies as non-binary with they, them pronouns.
Oh,
and
right.
I don't understand well enough how it works, like, as to whether, like, that means that McCrazy is still the first.
Yeah,
because technically someone who wasn't identified under those pronouns battled before them, but
right.
like, you know, so like, has Liv Winter changed into someone who's non-binary, or were they always non-binary and just didn't accept it as the time? So technically that would have been the first. It's very confusing to me.
Title match, that's the only way to settle it, I think. Who was
Yeah,
really
Liv
the
Winter
first?
versus Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we're just doing it now for the fuck of it. Right, 3, 2, yo. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yo, Magic in building! Let's go!
Hell yeah, Magic
Let's
Mike.
make some noise! Let's go! We're about to get into a freestyle battle, 2-round. Yeah?
Oh yeah, so is it a freestyle battle?
Yeah. Yeah, they're going off the dome.
Title, the fucking grassroots title, everybody, yeah? Let's go! Title!
This is a title
So,
match?
on my right,
A freestyle
we've
battle?
got McCrazy, make some noise!
Freestyle battle with a debut, and it's a title match. I like this league a lot.
That's a powerful way to
On my
start.
left,
Yeah.
Tubbs!
Both debuted.
First round, McCrazy, let's go!
Alright. So what's with all the chains then? Did you get them from the pound shop? Do you think some kind of gangster? But if the bullets came flying now, you'd just drop and probably piss your Primark trackies, waiting for it all to be over so you can go and get a Mackies. In fact, that's probably where you're gonna go after this, innit? Go and pick up a few fries and a Big Mac. I don't know if that'll be enough though. I should imagine that feeding you is pretty tough. How about, you know, an extra 20 chicken nugs? Is that why they call you Tubbs?
It is, isn't it?
This battle's a bit off
Taking
the
you that
cuff.
long to get to the fat joke? How is it taking you that long to get to the fat joke? The name's Tubbs.
Also, it's like, yeah,
Fucking-
I'm pretty sure that's what he was going for. He's like, is that why they call you Tubbs? Like, yeah, it's like you missed the whole point. The name.
Yeah, fucking like, here's your first line. Lad, Tubbs, fat, cunt. There you go, you're fucking there in 4 words. You fucking don't need to it. You don't need fucking that much setup for you're fat.
opponent didn't show up. It's tough. His name was M1, so probably got stuck on the motorway. I don't know much about you, but I'm gonna give you a shot. I was gonna say, do your worst. Let's see what you got. But I'm gonna help you out a little bit. I'll tell you a bit about me.
Okay.
And then you can go first. It's like therapy.
Yeah. That's it.
So, my name is
Hey, it's really harsh.
Yeah,
Can I just say it's really, really harsh that they made that. Presumably, this is their first time doing a freestyle battle.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. Like if you've ever been filmed freestyling before, you're ready not to be like this. So it's fucking harsh. They're making them do full rounds instead of like a back-to-back thing.
Yeah, for real. Who decided that?
You've never freestyled before. I want fucking a full 90 seconds every round.
Magic Mike doesn't look disappointed either. He's like, I want to hear more. He's like, a good host would come in and be like, time. But he's like, let's go.
Yeah, this is kind of like what Grassroots was known for. Just that kind of like level of quality.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Magic Mike's just noticed that Nugs and Tubbs rhyme, and he's like, oh, I've got to get that one in the folder.
So, I've got a story about McCrazy.
Yeah.
My last battle that happened was like back in May, and it was me and McCrazy versus El Salado, who's Bard's kayfabe like alter ego.
Right.
So it was McCrazy doing 2 1-minute rounds and me doing 1 2-minute round versus El Salado. And McCrazy starts their round rhyming the host's name, who's like called Nick, and saying, oh, Nick rhymes with Dick and Dick rhymes with Prick, and then chokes for 2 rounds.
Fucking right.
There's a reason that battle hasn't been released yet.
Oh, man. If it does, let me know. Yeah, send me the link. I need to see that.
We want to say, any beast angler man in the chat, put the noise up. Free El Salado, free Crumpet, free McCrazy. We want to see that.
I'm a pansexual, non-binary, Christian emo. I'm a single parent to a daughter from an abusive pedo. I went to private school. I'm a comic book and Star Wars nerd. Child actor. Gave it up. Didn't want that kind of fame. Changed my gender, changed my name. Now I'm living at home with my folks again, trying to make it in the rock and rap game. So there you go. There's a few disses there, so take your pick. Rake through all of my shit. But just remember, everything that you have to say about me's probably already been said, so you better come up with some more creative bars instead. Time.
It's not how it works! That is not how it works! It's already been said. Not every punchline's been said. Okay, let's get into that abusive pedo shit. Fucking hell, like, I have never seen anyone just fucking hand over so much more ammunition in a freestyle battle. Jesus Christ, 1 punch off each of them. Like, honestly, if that was in front of me in a freestyle battle, it's very unlikely I'd make my train. I need to find someone's house to stay at, because that's a solid half hour's worth of material there.
So
easy.
Turn low. So this is unlimited rounds, right? I like how it's both their debuts too, and she's like, all those angles are played out. Everyone's already said them in my 0 prior battles.
I love how there was a guy in the crowd that every time she mentioned an angle, he was just like, sick.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Like it, very much like a 8 Mile attempt, you know, where it's like, here's all my dirty laundry.
People forget that the reason that he lost in 8 Mile, is because he choked. Flipping like, fucking like, if he just turned around and goes, you're poor. That would have been it. He'd have won.
After this battle, McCrazy went on to battle Magic Mike on dub. Right. And I remember when it got announced and everyone was like, oh, Magic Mike's going to free her because of these angles. Blunt Ted, who runs Grassroots, came in and was like, well, you can't because because they basically said all the angles the last battle, and so you can't use them ever again. And in my mind, I had like Pat Stone versus Marv one when Marv like starts going on the autistic brother in round one, just to kind of saying, oh, Pat's got ahead. Not that McCrazy just basically says, oh, here's the angles.
Okay, one of my top 3 fucking like things that could happen in a rap battle ever is someone goes this 8 mile like, here's all the shit that's about me that you can say, but I've already said it, Rube. And then someone says exactly that and wins.
Yeah, it's like, okay, thanks. All right. Didn't know it was gonna be that easy. All right, let's see what Tubbs does with this information, though. I have a feeling he won't be as resourceful as
is this a one rounder?
Let me see. No. They let and it's just they got a full judge's decision in here too.
Okay, Tubbs. You can't miss. You can't miss.
You look like an undercover Fed who walks around at night. Ask if I got cannabis.
Really?
Well, I might. But I tell you
So
now,
that's the angle.
You got clap. You're not nice. I swear down, mate. Fucking it up because it's a freestyle, mate. Fucking hell. Yo, fucking hell.
So your first angle is that you're a federal agent. You're a fed. Yeah. With all that information, that was the first thing he came up with.
I'm fucking it up because it's a freestyle. Really? Because that sounds like you forgetting written bars to me.
Yeah.
And also the complete lack of rebuttaling from the greatest set of angles that anyone in the history of freestyle battle rap has ever been presented with.
Dude, this jewelry is fucking incredible, too. I thought she was just like kind of coming up with a typical angle when she said he got it from the pound shop or whatever, but this jewelry, she wasn't kidding. This jewelry is awesome.
That's possible.
Oh man.
Fucking hell.
You wanna come on? Listen, yeah, you wanna come and test me? You don't know what I've done, you don't know what I've seen. You don't know about running up in crops for the green. You don't know about anything upon the streets. I'll wait for my homeless shelter. Fuck that, your mum never felt it fed ya. Yeah, listen, yeah, I'm fat and I love it. I feed my belly well. You get down and you suck dick every single night for a little bit of yellow. I didn't say yellow, but yeah, but fuck it. Yeah, fire. Fuck it. Done.
He explained the stretch. He's like, yellow, yell, you know. Anyway, fuck it. Jersey.
Fucking hell. And you're not going to get away with using a fucking like grime flow in freestyling unless you're fucking Pedro, like.
Yeah.
Fucking like.
Did he, when he got the words wrong at the end, did he turn his voice to say like, oh, is this yell?
Yeah. He was like saying that, I think he was saying that he was going to say yellow, but like yell was what fit in the rhyme, so he's like, yeah, yell is yellow. You guys get it, right? Yeah. All right. Let's keep it moving.
Make some noise, yeah. Second round, McCrazy, yeah.
McCrazy got him.
Yeah, so-
First round.
Yeah, that's first to be crazy.
Yeah, you got a face like a slap trout who got knocked out.
Slap trout! I'm sorry, that's a hit fish! I'm sorry! She smacked it!
You're lying on the riverbank.
That's a hit fish. That guy in the crowd saying that's a hit fish is awesome.
In a pool of your own wank, waiting for me to gut you. Fuck you. If you don't shut the fuck up, me and you are gonna have one of those magazines that homeless people sell. Big issue.
Oh yeah, man.
What is that all about? The big issue punchline.
The big issue is like it's like kind of a charity. Like if you're homeless in the UK, there's this they'll give you these magazines that you can sell, and people sell them on the streets. It's called the Big Issue.
Oh, okay. And they'll have a big issue. That's kind of bars.
It was delivered badly, but the actual construction of the wordplay in it is solid.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, they never actually hit into.
This is a highlight for a masochist like me, because I like to get this, you see.
No.
In fact, I'm a little bit turned on now.
What?
I'm a little bit spurred on now. I'm gonna turn up the wow and then take a bow. I learnt from the best and I earned my know-how. Shout out Dub Scandal.
Gang.
That's how I know I can't handle anything that you throw at me. It just roll off. I'm like a duck, but not the sitting kind. I don't give a fuck. Put quitting in your mind.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Let's go, Tubbs.
I might have fucked the first round, but that's
Okay,
like this. If you want
abusive pedo, come on, it's there, man. Fucking Christian, it's there. Non-binary, fucking come on. No one in the world has ever had this many angles.
Christian emo.
I love how
Christian emo, non-binary, abusive pedo. You can rhyme emo with pedo, fucking.
I love how they finished that round with like put quitting in your mind like it's fucking Inception or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's just like we're gonna insert the thought of quitting into your mind.
act like a
Once again, Magic Mike looks so entertained. Like this isn't the worst battle ever put on YouTube. He's so into it.
Jeez. Don't ever think they get bad. Can't come to my ends. Swear to God, mate. I've got lesbians to roll with skanks. Jeez. Listen, don't think you're bad because I flopped the first one. Swear down, mate, because you. Listen, you got cock in your gob every single night, and you can wash it down with a bit of Fanny and some Sprite. Don't even think that you can ever test I, because I'm sick with the flows and you can't test mine. And I'll just switch it because I freestyle better like this. Swear this.
Cameraman getting experimental here, zooming in on the guy walking in the background for some reason. This is another common theme in these battles where it's like the cameraman wants to try something new. You know what I mean? He's like, let's see ultra close up on his glasses for no reason. See how that looks.
Don't ever think they get bad in your bits.
Trying to catch McCrazy's reflection in the lens. Trying to catch McCrazy's. So it's like a fucking like superhero movie shot or something.
The smallest one. Listen, fucking time.
Yeah, time. Round two. So make some noise for that battle. Let's go! Yeah. Judges.
Alright, McCrazy's like.
Do you know what? I feel
to
like
him.
if Tubbs was coming with more bars on his rounds, then I might give it to him, but nah, I can't do that. I'm going to give it to McCrazy.
I like how that judgment is basically like this person had more content, like no actual like judgment about how good it was. It's like this person had stuff and this person did.
Yeah, it was literally if they had more bars in their round. Normally, like when someone says bars in their round, they mean punches. But in this case, they literally meant
like the
bars,
actual
like
measurement.
Yeah, I think it was like 8 bars. I think 8 bars in his first round. Fucking Tubbs spat.
Yeah, Tubbs had like a lot of half ones too, where he'd get like I think he had like 6.5 realistically.
First round, you took it.
Oh, it's that guy. I recognize this guy. We've watched
Slick
him
Out
before,
Fresh.
right? What's his name?
Yeah, Slick Out Fresh.
Yeah. Oh my
That's
god.
excellent.
That was
Look
one
at
of
this
the
camera
only battles
work.
I think we called it quits. I think didn't we like cut it off like 3/4?
Call the quits like an hour and a half into the battle, like
Yeah,
2
we're-
rounds in.
That one was too much.
Because you were
That
just
one
like-
was awful.
Too busy like digesting what you've seen.
I think that was the only one that we've ever completely just gave up on it. We were just like, no, we can't.
Because it was
do
that incredible.
Took it all the way. 1-1 next.
Yeah. Next judge. Scan over there,
What's his answer?
He won't even bother to get up out of his seat to walk towards the camera. He's like hiding behind his girlfriend. He's like, I want to be.
That scams. He's not arsed. He's a dub stand-up. He's a dub scandal feature.
Oh, right.
Fucking like once he went to do a battle in London, I think it was like for the No Loose Chat, like the first thing, their first like the process, which is like their like academy like thing.
Right.
Like in his first round, he went down to London for it, and fucking he didn't bother booking any accommodation with his missus, and he like literally like slept in a tent in London, like. In actual London itself, like have you been to London? Like, yeah, in the city, like,
like on concrete.
Yeah,
that is crazy.
And then he got no-showed.
Oh.
And do you want to know what makes it better? So the guy who was supposed to battle on that was some guy called Scribs, who's never battled before, but for the month, because Scribs was homeless. For like the month before that battle, Scribs was actually sleeping on Scam's like floor in his house. And so when they were writing for each other, Scribs and Scam were actually in the same house.
They were living in the same house.
Yeah.
I fucking love Scams as a person, like, but fucking hell, he's not had the best look of it with battling. Like, love him as a person, and his missus. They're great people, but fuck me, like that's a disaster all round. That is. Can you imagine getting no-showed by the guy who lives in the same house as you?
And he slept in a tent the night before. Oh
and then got no-showed by the guy who lives in his house.
OT! Good out to OT! Ready for OT? Yeah? Oh, do you want to call it a draw? OT? Draw! OT! OT!
Yo, Chubbs.
OT!
You can't refuse OT now, man.
Yo!
I still can't get over getting no-showed by a guy who was literally there the morning you left. He was like brushing his teeth and you're like, see you there? He's like, yeah, right on. And the whole time he's like, nope, not going.
And then, like, you know, while the battle's supposed to be happening, you're like living in a fucking tent in London, and he's just in your house with fucking like, I'm turning the heating right up. Fucking hell, like
drinking all your milk and shit.
signing up to mad premium channels on the Sky and fucking.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, it's like when Shuffle and Marlowe did that angle about living together.
You want to draw? Yeah. They're just too desperate for a draw.
Let's go.
Fuck it, draw. They're going for a draw.
They're going for a draw, yeah.
Enjoy yourselves.
They both get half
It was a draw in the title match. Oh my god. First ever title match. It's a draw and freestyle battle. Oh my god.
Right. We're going. Everyone stand.
Fuck yeah.
See, the thing about this for me is that they still left these last like 3 minutes on the video. Yeah. The battling stopped ages ago and there's no result.
This rules. I'm gonna have to go through this whole league.
We need you two need tech battle. What, you going there, yeah?
To be fair,
What, you staying up there, yeah? Fuck's sake. Yo,
I will be the one.
because it was a draw, you need to do a poll, and then it's like, yeah, I'll do that, man. I hate draws.
Yeah, but then it can be like.
enough. They didn't want to do it.
Yeah. We got. I've still got that first one. I've got. I remember 60.
Just make sure you don't waste the battery though.
Right, yeah, the 64 won't work.
Just make sure you don't waste the battery.
Cameraman knows he's still filming. I don't think the cameraman knew he was still filming at that point.
He's like, don't waste the battery. He's like, don't worry, I'm filming the ground right now, getting this important conversation.
Yeah, we need a good 3 minutes of this, otherwise the video won't pop. 3 minutes of asphalt and no result.
That was awesome. Okay, so this is a bad classic. This is Light, the Boombox Genie.
I was just gonna say, because it's like about 20 minutes until KTD now.
Yeah, we might have
to. Do you want to watch this and then?
Good call.
And then maybe have like something next week, and then where
you
we
know
can
what
watch
I'll
the rest.
do is I'll put these ones at the bottom, and we'll head to Josh Wall versus Outs, because that's the one that people want to see.
That's the main event.
Yeah. So I'll do that.
Last party.
Okay.
You'll love this one.
Cool. All right, we're back. Perfect. Oh, okay. Okay, so this has missing footage as well.
Who are you, dude? Some fake rapper with wrestling fits on YouTube. That's how you know what will destroy you, mate. Your rapping is appalling, mate, and wrestling's a problem.
So it has the reaction angle only?
Yeah, I think this was the same event where like Hulk debuted against Sniper E, and like all the battles got uploaded to the demo channel like this.
Oh my god!
And it's just reaction shots.
That's insane.
Yeah. Well, Hulk debuted, Quill did, Euphorical did. So yeah, it was a massive card, but with only face shots.
Okay. And he looked so awkward too. Oh, this is gonna be awesome.
Why Josh Wall is fake? Now I've seen your YouTube vids. I thought you better know. You're entertaining when tapping out from the walls of Jericho. So listen, get a better flow before I make your career full. How can you get somewhere when even your name is next to a wall? Look, I got a text.
Even your name is next to a wall.
But it wasn't dirty.
His name is a wall. Even your name is next to a wall. I mean, maybe if his name was like Josh Poster, or like Josh,
like the
Josh
wall is
Indoor
preventing
Heating.
him from moving in this bar too. Like the wall, he can't move forward because of the wall.
His name is next to a wall, so presumably his name is Josh Wall. Or maybe if his name is something that is next to a wall, like Josh Central Heating.
Okay.
Actually, it was quite sad. She was gonna jump out a plane without a parachute on. Oh, I misread it. She said, I'll be on the floor with no strings attached.
Get on.
I'll make your career gone in a flash. Feel the impact from a lyrical choke slam. Your whole persona's retarded and gas, so you better know that you ain't no match.
Choke slam!
Dude, a lyrical wrestling move on his ass.
Oh, a lyrical choke slam.
This is good.
Lyrical choke slam. Your whole persona's retarded.
The walls of Jericho, the lyrical choke slam.
Yeah, we've had Walls of Jericho with
feel the impact from a lyrical choke slam. Your whole persona's retarded and gas, so you better know that you ain't no match. And another thing, I'm 10 times iller than you. You're so fake, Stephen Hawking sounds realer than you. You're so gay, Frank Culture would have opinions of you. And if it's survive this, I'll make extremists that's religious than you. But you know what?
Can we back up on
I feel blessed I can even write for this.
Can we back up on Stephen Hawking is more realer than you?
Yeah. He sounds more realer than you, I think is...
yeah.
You're so fake, Stephen Hawking sounds realer than you. Another thing, I'm 10 times iller than you. You're so fake, Stephen Hawking sounds realer than you. You're so gay, Frank Culture would have opinions of you. And if it's survive this, I'll make extremists that's religious than you. But you know what? I feel blessed I can even write for this. Cause he's so unknown, I was struggling to even write for him. So go and wrestle with your entourage. Cause honestly, you papa hard to send your hums quick before your mum can shout, Joshua! Your time.
Time, round one. Good with women, straight up fails with the poon, and he's banned from swimming for sitting
Straight up fails with the poon.
Straight up fails with the poon.
Top 10 epic poon fails.
Legion of poon.
Good with women, straight up fails with the poon, and he's banned from swimming for sitting too close to other males on the flume. Now I hope you're listening to the constructive criticism, because I'm trying to some kind of...
What's the floon?
The males on the flume.
What's the flume?
Like I've heard of a log flume, but I've heard of a log flume. You don't have them while you're swimming, do you? And like, I don't think you get much choice, like how close you sit to the males on a log flume. I mean, this is it. Fucking, if you're out here failing with the poon, then if that's your big setup, while you're out here failing with a poon, there needs to be something a bit more realistic than like it being in a swimming pool, which also has a log flume in it, but very little separating the men.
Is where where you sit on the flume now kind of like the indicator of how much girls you get?
Yeah.
Like if you sit next to the girls, do you get a lot of poon?
I don't know, like fucking. I don't know. I thought if you were sitting close to the guys and you weren't asked about it, then that suggested you're just more comfortable in general. Like, if you look like fucking, I'd be very suspect of someone who insisted on brushing up next to women while he's on a log flume.
He's like, move aside, buddy. I'm trying to trying to get the good spot here. You're in my seat, pal.
I need to bury my crotch into this woman on Salton Towers ride, otherwise I'm gay. That's just how it works.
Into the constructive criticism, because on track you sound like some kind of fail auto-tune. In all the room there's nobody who could stand on to other males on the flume. Now I hope you're listening to the constructive criticism, because on tracks you sound like some kind of fail auto-tune. In all the room there's nobody who could stand on music. It's filled with irrelevant multis that are just random and useless. And just because you can pull this perfect paedophile face doesn't mean on videos man should use it. Even without my fists, you know, I cause more harm. My forearms. And I take my time with foreplay. I put my dick in last. It's like I'm regurgitating drinking establishments the way I'm spitting bars.
Oh no. For real?
Yep.
I take my time with foreplay. I put my dick in last. And it's like I'm getting kicked out of a pub because I'm spit in bars.
No, it's a regurgitating.
It's like regurgitating drinking brands, how I'm spitting bars. And then the quotable of the bell, I'm like half. It's like I'm hitting you half an octopus. How I'm hitting you with my forearms.
Oh my god.
Oh.
This
The
is fire.
It's amazing.
Tentacles, man. They're not arms, they're tentacles. Watch more henty.
Isn't the forearms like the area between the elbow and the wrist?
Yeah.
So it's like I'm hitting you with my arms, not with my fist.
Yeah.
Conveniently just
like
missing my elbow in my fist and hitting you with my forearm.
It's not even elbowing, it's not even punching.
Say, I couldn't listen to your music, but I've tried so many times I'm responsible for half your viewings. After 30 seconds I've daydreamed till I regained some movement. I wish the play button would break so I would stop trying to use it. And after this debut I'll be a regular don't flopper. He's just a massive arse with no need for poppers. I'll sit and bang your girl, straight Barry Scotter. I cast spells with my wand, no Harry Potter.
Time. That's not cool.
No.
I cast spells with my wand. Hey girl, let me cast the spell on you with my wand. Like Harry Potter. What's Barry Scott, by the way? He said Barry Scott.
Barry Scott, he's like, what you call it? He's a filthy penny cleaner. What he is like, we have like a cleaning product over here, you know, like how you have infomercials and shit.
Yeah.
We got one over here called Sill It Bang. And the guy, Barry Scott, he's the guy who goes, look at this dirty penny!
Oh, like,
and he'll like
Billy Mays.
Yeah, like him. He's like the UK one of those guys.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think he's still around now. I think he's probably just like making £6 a month off Cameo or something.
With my wand, no Harry Potter.
Time. Josh, that's not cool. It's unoriginal and sheepish, hence your name Josh Wall. Josh Wall. Your bar's weak, you need to join the lyrical gym, son. Where we lift the bars until we're your list, son. But you can't lift these bars.
Lyrical gym. It's where you practice your lyrical choke slams at the lyrical gym.
Some lyrical punches after my lyrical gym session.
Dude.
Lyrical punches? Have I missed some lyrical business?
Oh, there was a lyric. He got to hit the lyrical gym, he told them.
Josh, that's not cool.
Hit the lyrical gym.
Yeah.
Hence your name Josh Wall. Josh Wall. Your bar's weak, you need to join the lyrical gym, son. Where we lift the bars until we're your list, son. But you can't lift these bars, so you would die trying. So tonight you would die overweight like Big Pun. But you're so soft, every bar will hurt you. I didn't need to get it personal. You're a fake MC that buys bars of rappers who wear perfume. What do I mean? Look like the type that bite of cash money. You know why? Because that's the only time your music's universal. But your music is so hit, battling ain't for your sort. Though the famous background you get is an A64. Now that's a bit generous, I doubt you even be bigger. Oh, and if you was, you would have to rub your eyes when chlorine's in the pool. Can't you face the harsh reality? Your lyrics are whack. You ain't ill. Let me demonstrate facts.
Coming up a lot in
Imagine
this.
a guy from Unbreakable.
Swimming pool's coming up a lot in this. Like after all the fucking lyrical flume and fucking dick in the pool.
Right. Maybe they were in the pool together when they were writing this, like those two guys in the battle you were talking about. They were in the pool writing for each other, and he saw him on the flume. He was like, he's sitting next to an awful lot of guys over there.
It's like Scum and Scribs. It's like Scum and Scribs, but instead of houses, it's water parks.
Yeah. They like take shifts in the jacuzzi, like one writes bars for the other one and the other one does the back massage and then they swap.
Imagine Superman got kryptonite. Imagine a kid that's never off school. Well, at that batch, you might be as ill as that, but you ain't iller than me. I'm sicker than kids that has disease, that have drunk and lead to a bleach with some sort of skin disease, and then you have diabetes, so best get on your knees like a Catholic priest and ask God, why the hell are you not answering me?
Come here, hang on.
What the fuck was going on? I'm sicker than people who drink bleach. Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Yeah, there was a lot about, some kid who's sick in school with a skin disease, like.
Right, sicker than that. He's sicker than that.
He's sicker than a kid that's off school. It does have to be a really bad skin disease to be off school like that. You can't get a day off with psoriasis.
Well, at that batch, you might be as ill as that, but you ain't iller than me. I'm sicker than kids that has disease, that have drunk and lead to a bleach with some sort of skin disease, and then you have diabetes, so best get on your knees like a Catholic priest and ask God, why the hell are you not answering me? Trying out here was the wrong call. When I'm done, you quit battling and take up gospel. Time.
The polar ice caps. Best part is they're written at work, relaxing with nice snacks, so fact is I'm actually getting paid to write raps. Whereas you wrote a 22-track album and sold it for what? £2. That doesn't really result in a lot. 11p a track. I produce more by simply holding my cock. An illogical man with a dick.
Hang on. Can we just talk about how depressing it is that flipping like selling an album for £2? Can we just talk about how depressing it is that selling an album that, like, back when this was filmed, selling an album on Bandcamp for £2 was an angle.
Yeah.
like nowadays, like fucking it'd be considered optimistic.
Josh Wall is like his biggest fan as well. He's like, your music sucks, but he knows what the price it is on Bandcamp. He said he wishes his play button was broken so he could stop listening to it. Like, I'm pretty sure he's a fan at this point.
And he's responsible for half his views. He said that and all.
Yeah.
It's down to the amount of tracks.
Like, he's the biggest Outs fan in the world.
Yeah.
Also, producing more by...
if he was at a swimming pool, he'd be trying to get in out.
And what is he producing by holding his cock? Like, I don't know. I produced more by simply holding my cock.
He found £2 in it, so my guess is he has a particularly large foreskin, which he uses to keep loose change in. Maybe like a little maraca. So by holding his cock, he can unleash the dirty pennies from his foreskin.
Or maybe he's like on OnlyFans, you know, and he's just like a holder. He's like, he just holds it, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, this was back in 2012.
Oh yeah, no, it wasn't around yet. Maybe it was.
Yeah.
No, was for 2012.
No, rid2012.com.
P a track. I produce more by simply holding my cock. An illogical man would have ditched it, been folded, you flopped. You spent months writing, now that time's blown, it's gone.
This kid's serious expression the whole battle is really killing me too. He just has one of those like stern faces that looks like he's constantly concerned.
I quite like it. Bent Legs keeps popping up and all. I'll give a quick shout out to Bent Legs. Fucking he's running a new football podcast now called Turnstile. Check that out.
Oh, right.
He films it in the Dan. Yeah. He was on my boys the Damn Daniel podcast recently on their Patreon, and he's doing bits like so. Fucking Bent Legs is popping up. He's making a bit on like football podcast media and all that. So if that's what you're into, check him out.
Dope.
Shut up, Bent Legs.
Hold up, I just gotta take my cat down. He's climbing on me. Hey. Yeah, you better get down. Alright.
Captain Carnage.
Alright. Let's go.
In your loft said you're only stopping to eat, and in the end you're going to meet the same disappointment as you simply go home with a loss. See? Fuck it, it's time to just nerd out with my Pokemon bar shit. I've done my energy drinks in 4-packs. I'm even better than you at sleeping. I've got everything your snore lacks. Yeah, that's man knows it right there. And on Friday I saw Batman crushing crime and smashing throats. He gave that a miss to see Mike and his magic blokes. He only goes out at night, in the dark, grabbing hose. You're pathetic. Let's evolve the Magikarp to my Gyarados. Time.
It's not even using good Pokemon there, like.
Well, I don't understand what that reference had to do with him being like a Night Stalker in the previous line. He was like, you go out and grope women at night, but also I'm evolving my Pokemon.
Yeah. So, see, this is it, man. Like, fucking, it's like, I kind of miss Pokemon, but, like, I fucking, like, there's certain things, like, fucking, like, I know what a Jigglypuff is, and the Blastoise, and all this, like.
Right.
But if you're gonna go deep cut Pokemon, what am I supposed to do here, man? No deep cut Pokemon, man. No deep cut Pokemon. The old ones are dead, but that doesn't mean you can deep cut your way out of it.
Also, Magikarp and Gyarados effectively the same Pokemon, just like evolution of one. Does that indicate that Outs and Josh Ward, same people, but like Josh Ward's the evolved one?
So the bar's shit as well as being impossible to get.
Yeah, it's incredibly shit.
Alright.
Got it.
Rhyme is just weak lines. Some people pay for views, you pay for Facebook likes. And it might have been a bit too simple, but F it, you're made for battling. You're as direct as a car with no credit trying to take out a direct debit. So listen clearly, your excuse of spitting shouldn't even be near me. Really? Whose bars you spitting? Would it surprise me if you had the near piece? This is my tryout.
You can take out a direct debit with a card. He says he's like a card with no credit, trade out a direct debit. But a direct debit's a monthly payment. You don't have to have the money on you then to establish a monthly payment. I think he's just noticed that debit and credit rhyme.
Yeah, I think that
he doesn't.
It was just I don't know what
so listen
the fuck
clearly,
that was.
your excuse of spitting shouldn't even be near me. Really? Whose bars you spitting? Would it surprise me if you had the near piece? This is my tryouts. It's where I knock your lights out. I make it slur and see blurs more than Amy Winehouse in the lighthouse, pulling her eyes out, and she's alive now. I came to rip you to shreds.
Amy Winehouse pulling her eyes out in a lighthouse. Oh yeah, and she's alive now.
By the way, in case you didn't get the memo, for this bar, for the next fucking 2 seconds.
It wasn't a zombie Amy Winehouse. It wasn't a zombie Amy Winehouse. I mean, how else would you have got into the lighthouse?
Why would Amy Winehouse be in a lighthouse in the first place?
She went there to tear her eyes out, dude. It's the first place you go to when you need to tear your fucking eyes out of your skull.
I guarantee that the first 2 words he had down for that whole bar were try out.
Oh, and, yeah.
Like, he went from there, he didn't go punchline back.
He did all that to say that his vision was blurry and he's slurring as well. That he did all the he resurrected Amy Winehouse from the dead just to say he can't see correctly.
So rip off your head, easy you're ripping off a gingerbread man's legs, but this ain't Shrek. Your rhyming is a mess, you don't get my respect. You ain't
this ain't Shrek. This is, in case you didn't know, this is not Shrek, by the way. I know Amy Winehouse is alive and everything, but this is not Shrek.
I don't need it to be Shrek for me to obtain a gingerbread man. Yeah. And also, like, can I draw attention to, I'm going to pull off his head like a gingerbread man's legs. You can pull off a gingerbread man's head too. That'd make much more sense.
Yeah, gingerbread.
Fucking, you don't eat.
He's only ate headless gingerbread men before.
Lighthouse pulling her eyes out and she's alive now. I came to rip you to shreds, I'll rip off your head easier than ripping off a gingerbread man's legs, but this ain't Shrek. Your rhyming is a mess, you don't get my respect, you ain't a hip-hop head. If I ask you for your top 3 MCs, you would go Jay-Z, Eminem, Boyz II Men. And what about KRS-One? You would go, who was KRS? I'm sick of you, your whole career was pitiful. You're a pitiful tool, you stupid individual, I hope you're miserable. I don't like your face, I don't like your songs, I don't like your name, I don't like your mum, so don't even try to speak to me. The planet is the only thing that's big to me. The only time you would be ghettos when I make you sing for me.
Sick. That go on in the ghetto. Do people like sing for each other a lot in the ghetto?
Yeah. And he's forcing him to do it too. He's like, you better sing for me, bitch.
Yeah. We're the fucking like, it's wild like that probably was like a thing that he thought was a good thing to say. I bet you don't listen to KRS-One.
Yeah, so that's the most real hip-hop thing I've ever fucking heard in my life.
Fender. I'm throwing body bags left, right and centre. Shift, type and enter. We be getting capital like a business driving spenders. See, anyone can rap like this and pretend that they're smashing it, but face it, it's a habit that will never elevate your standing. See, you're no Jason, but you've been tasked with the Argonauts. You're the thought that comes after the afterthought. After I've asked every half-assed arsenal-wielding arsehole, their needs will never come after yours. He's forever talking out. In fact, just talking like the mic's on. Maybe you'd be more successful if you broadened your horizons. For example, if you spend every day inside writing raps until the light's gone, where do you get the influence for the kind of crap you write from? See, I write about experience, and I will until my life's done. But you're obsessed with conspiracy theories, bro. Nice one. The end of
I write from my experience, like reading Harry Potter and evolving my Magikarp. real street smarts. Yeah, I'm talking about here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I live. Fucking touching people up on a log flume, fucking molesting men, and then fucking after I fucking like Pokemon Go isn't even invented yet, so I'm probably playing it at home on a computer. Then I'll read a bit of Harry Potter.
It's my real life.
2012.
And then I'll go watch Amy Winehouse in a lighthouse.
Yeah, and then I'll resurrect someone from a dead celebrity.
Next year, you'll have found another conspiracy bandwagon to ride on. So
What's
fuck
up,
a Batman, I'm the Dark Knight, I've just simultaneously described and picked apart your life.
Did he say fuck a Batman? Fuck a Batman, I'm the Dark Knight.
Yeah, hold on.
Isn't that the same thing?
Another conspiracy bandwagon to ride on. So fuck a Batman, I'm the Dark Knight, I've just simultaneously described and picked apart your life.
So fuck.
Is that what Batman does? Does he systematically rip apart people's lives lyrically in the swimming pool?
The Flume personals destroyed him. Alright, let's see what the judgment.
Just watch Josh Wall versus Outs. I'm going to give the first round to Outs, but the second 2 rounds we give to Josh Wall based on just the delivery was a lot cleaner and the punches were harder hitting. Yeah, peace.
Hard hitting punches.
Bamalam, I'm going to break it down quite quickly. I think Josh Wall won it because he was a lot easier to understand quickly, but I think Outs would be good if he makes it slows down a little bit so we can hear what he's saying. So I'd like to see both of them back. Peace.
Yo, Natural MC, follow me on Twitter, @NaturalMC. Just watch Josh Wall versus Outs. To be honest, like, I'm gonna have to give it to Outs, man. His fucking presentation wasn't as good, but his wordplay was sick. His references were nice, man. He was on that. Like, peace out.
All right, that was it. Let me just play this music video to end the stream here. And while this is playing, if you guys have something you want to plug, now would be the time. Thanks for being guests on the show, by the way, and coming through for the morning stream. We should do this weekend from now or the weekend after next as well. It's a good cast.
Hang on, what did you say there, Lark?
Oh, sorry. My bad. Let me pause the video. So if you guys have anything you want to plug right now, now's the time. Like, I know you got a battle coming up, KINELL.
Yeah. I got 2 battles coming up. You can catch me in London, in Bristol, and Bristol. Bristol, I'll be there on the 13th of November. I'll be battling Soweto Kinch. That is like 1 round unlimited and 1 round freestyle. So that's going to be fucking nutty. And we got Shuffle versus Kraft on the card. We got Marlowe versus Danny Jack. We got all sorts of mad stuff.
Awesome.
We also got the 2-on-2. We also got the 2-on-2 event coming up on the 27th of November. That's headlined by Dialected Zen battling Hulk and Pedro on Grime.
Dope.
And me and Boski are going to be like teaming up to battle someone, and I can't remember who. Oh yeah, it's
Original J.
Original J, yeah, and Dirtman. Dirtman from Ireland.
Nice.
They're teaming up, and they're going to be facing whatever the fuck that me and fucking Boski come up with the week before. Yeah. Another thing, here's something, a little Easter egg for the Bad Battle stream viewers.
Yeah.
I haven't advertised this on socials, but I recently did a podcast on the Have a Word Network. I was on Freddie Quinn's Picketed podcast, and I did interview about cancel culture and battle rap and comedy and all that kind of thing.
Oh, cool.
That it's got like quite a clickbait title. It's on the Picketed podcast, and that was a really good podcast. I haven't posted it on socials because the title's a bit clickbaity, and like the podcast really is, and I don't want people getting the wrong idea about it.
Right.
And I also did like Picketed Extra, which is like their Patreon content, and if it because like it's like a debate podcast. They like they have like one guest on, or like one comedian or something, and they'll like have a debate on a subject. Like they've had flat earthers on, like they got this guy who debunks sidekicks and all this.
Oh, cool.
And then like the extra section that's only on Patreon is just the same people, but we're not debating, we're just making jokes. Like the one I did is like 50 minutes long, and like it's 20 minutes in before we stop talking about bionic vaginas. Like,
awesome.
So that's really good. Check out Picketed Podcast on YouTube or your favourite podcast platform. Patreon if you fancy that. Follow me at COLAK on your Twitter, and yeah, that's all my ish.
Awesome. How about you, Crumpet? You got anything you want to tell the people?
Yeah, I don't think I can possibly top that. But yeah, check out my battles under the name Young Crumpet. I should have another one coming up soon. I'll let you guys guess who I'm battling with that. And then just check me out on Twitter on at LiveDog420.
Cool.
But yeah,
where are you battling? Where are you battling? Where's your upcoming battle?
It's probably going to be. It's not fully locked in, so I can't say, but it's close enough to being locked in that I can say it's going to be on the British Isles.
Oh,
ooh,
right on. That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cool, man. All right, yeah, and you're at on Twitter at LiarDog420 if you want to follow him on Twitter. Thanks for coming on, guys. That was really fun. I'm probably just going to wait until the King of the Dot stream goes live and raid them. Thanks for watching, everybody. Tune in tomorrow night, late night stream with Avocado at 10:30. I got the big man in the building. Yeah, for sure. And once again, thanks for coming on, you guys. I know it's like a kind of a busy time right now for both of you. Both got battles and stuff. We'll try and get you next time when you're both kind of free.
Thanks for having it. I got the setup now, and I work from home, so like anytime you want me home, anytime you want me here, I'm about.
Perfect.
Safe.
Definitely, man.
Awesome.
Same with me. Like, it's been a pleasure being on, and we'll have to get us on another time.
Yeah, for sure. All right, talk to you guys later.
See you guys later.